It's time for business news with Richard Southern, and we begin with some developments in the Toronto housing market, Richard.
Yeah, I like to keep an eye on the housing numbers every month, Erica, and we just got the July numbers in, and what did they show? Sales falling to the lowest in a year. But a lot of that had to do with just the fact that there weren't many homes for sale last month. Listings were down like 30%. Prices actually kept on going up. The average selling price for a house here in the Big Smoke last month, just above $1 million, up about a percent month over month. The average detached house in Toronto last month selling for a little bit more than 1.4 million. It's the case, we think, Erica, that a lot of the factors that boosted the housing market during the pandemic are wearing off a bit, in that people are, no longer looking for larger properties as much. Mortgage rates are ticking higher again. But also, people maybe now they're happy where they are. They're not as apt to sell as they were a couple of months ago.
Right. All right, it's a show you either love or hate. South Park isn't going away anytime soon, Richard.
I'm a big fan. You a fan of this,
Yeah,
Erica?
I did grow up watching that. Yeah.
Me too. I remember watching the first episode, 1996. It's been on the air almost 25 years.
Can't believe
It's unbelievable. It's really survived. They've really adapted. I mean, it's become a show that comments on current events more than ever. It's going to stay on the air thanks to one of the biggest money deals in TV history, Erica. The two South Park creators today signing a $900 million deal to keep South Park on the air through 2027. It'll include 6 more seasons, as well as 14 direct-to-streaming movies featuring those foul-mouthed kids, Cartman and Kyle and Kenny and whatnot. The deal doesn't include streaming rights. Those were sold to Warner Media a few years ago. But this really underscores, Erica, not only just how popular South Park is, but points to the fact that that's a show that can pump out a lot of content. And that's what these companies are looking for right now. Video games, movies, and TV shows week after week. South Park can do that.
And finally, 2 billionaires made big headlines for their trips to space. But does that qualify them as astronauts?
The United States government says, easy, Mr. Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson. You're not really astronauts. The U.S. Federal Aviation Administration sort of clarifying what is and what isn't an astronaut. They say, to be considered an astronaut in the States, you got to go 80 kilometers above the Earth's surface. Both those billionaires did actually do that in their respective rocket ships just in the past couple of weeks. But the U.S. says, in addition to going that high, you have to, quote, demonstrate activities during flight that are essential to public safety or contribute to human spaceflight activity. So basically, they're saying you got to do something when you're up there. But these guys, they kind of just floated around for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
I should mention as well, Erica, Virgin Galactic, Richard Branson's spaceship company, just within the last couple of hours, putting out some pricing information. If you're looking to buy a ticket, $450,000 US to go up there for a couple of minutes. That's pretty steep.
So I won't be going up there anytime soon, basically.
Stay right here.